one of the greatest strengths that video games have is the power of choice. When you make a choice on a story, it gets you invested in that story. A well-written choose-your-own-adventure game can be enthralling, which is what I thought I ran into when I found Yes, Your Grace. What I found was just pretending to be one. It started when I got my daughter killed. Alright, let me back it up a little bit. I was a king, and I was under attack by barbarians. I needed an army, but I had a choice. I could marry my daughter off to Prince Ivo to get King Talos' army, or I could save my daughter from a miserable marriage. I didn't like the choice, but I needed that army. At the wedding, tragedy occurred when King Talos was poisoned and killed. Ivo blamed me for the death of his father, and breaks his father's promise to lend his army to me. And finally, we come back to where we started. Ivo, bring my daughter alive. And it all leads us back to the choice I made to marry her off. I failed her as a father and as a king. And this leads us to one question. What if I didn't marry her off? What then? Well, you can't. The game doesn't let you. There's no other path to take. This reframes everything. No longer is it I that killed her, but the game that killed her. It was the game's decision to marry her off in the first place. The problem with that should be clear. Her death is now meaningless because you have no weight in the story. You're just watching it unfold, just observer of events. It is no longer your daughter that died, but the kings who you happen to be watching. This shifts how the game feels. The events of the story that are just caused by choices you're forced into, they lose meaning. The story entirely starts to lose meaning. And then there's one final question that is asked. Why should I even care?
Ikana, Aba, Ana. Punas, Umbal.